Alrighty. Welcome everyone. This is Cagorathe, and today we are on to the 7 Days to Die 2.5 modded playthrough. We are on episode number 49. Now, oh, good sir. Oh, that was a heck of a shot. Goodness gracious. Okay. So in today's episode, we are doing the... I forget what it's called. We are doing the Dishong Tower today. I also did come to a couple conclusions from this playthrough for the next playthrough. The next playthrough, I'm going to adjust a few of the mods. I'm going to make the cities smaller. I'm going to shrink the cities down to regular size or whatever. Since I do tend to jump from biome to biome to biome, I don't need every city to be a big city, so I'll tone that down a little bit. I'm also going to turn off the beat-ups vehicles because I just realized I'm on a vanilla motorcycle. I went from a vanilla bicycle to a vanilla mini bike to a vanilla motorcycle and didn't once use a single one of the vehicles. I bought several, but I didn't ever actually use a single one and didn't care to. So at the moment, they're just extra lag weight, you know, extra load weight and lag weight. I'm also going to adjust the skill points, I think, down to 3 instead of 5. I'm currently on 5, but I will change it to 3. Oh dear, I can't get to the Dishong Tower from this side. There's also a couple other minor changes that I'll make. I like the multi-traders. I think they're fun. I think the main ones are just... I'm going to tone down some of the mods. I'm also going to see if I can figure out which one breaks the... Whoa. I think I'm going to try and figure out which one breaks the... Why is my 7.6... Wait a minute. Somehow I ended up with a crap ton of 9mm and almost no 7.62. How did that happen? You know what? It don't matter. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. I don't need the extra 7.62. I have a good gun here. I've got 14 repair kits for the MP9. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Now, like in the previous ones, I'm not going to be super picky when it comes to like making sure that I harvest everything. I'm going to mostly skip on that. That part doesn't matter. We're going to try to go fairly fast. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, it doesn't sound comfortable. It's funny though that you're doing it. But yeah, I'm gonna adjust a couple mods. Hopefully, I might add a couple more like maybe like legendary gun mods or something. Ooh, it's a charged demon doll. I love the demon doll. But yeah, I might make a few tweaks for the next playthrough. Oh, hello. There's someone like right here. They're probably in the toilet. Hello? No? I was expecting someone to be in there. They're probably at the top of the stairs. That's probably where they are. Supposedly there's still someone over on that corner too that I missed. Ooh, who are you? Infernal Cadaver Adam. There are definitely zombies right there above me. I can hear them. But yeah, the other thing I might do, I think I have loot turned up pretty high. I might see about those settings as well to see if there's anything I need to adjust or tone down just a little bit. Overall, this has been a very, very fun playthrough, but there's a couple of adjustments I would like to do, I think. The main one being the vehicles, and then the experience point. Because leveling up is fun. I do like the, where is this? Hello? You're not... Oh, hello, Destiny. You're not one of mine. Oh, there you are. Oh, the other thing that we're going to keep an eye out for here. So one of the things I did look up the whole legendary part thing, and from what I could tell, legendary parts have a chance to replace regular what are these called? Iron steel parts? Yeah, so regular armor parts have a chance to be replaced by legendary parts, is kind of what I was reading, because I did do a little bit of research to try to figure out why I wasn't getting any legendary parts, or very few, and that seems to be one of the main culprits. So supposedly, though, they I believe it says they're guaranteed in tier 6 loot, and that it has a chance of being in tier 5 loot. So we will see in the next playthrough. Yeah, see, so like, for example, just now where I got 2 of the regular armor parts, those could have been legendary parts, basically. All right, that way is locked. We're gonna go across. Don't need to reload. I have 120 or 140 rounds per clip. I don't need to reload. Okay. Oh, it's a infernal mischeatle. Got her. See, that only works because I'm using one of the best sniper rifles in the entire game. But yeah, I did look into some mods that allow you to craft legendary parts. The one that I like the best, it basically makes each legendary part cost about 100 resources. It's like 20 steel, 20 sewing kits. I think it's not sewing kits. I don't remember. It's like electrical, mechanical, steel, and something else. And I was thinking I might put that in so that I can start crafting them, worst case scenario. One of the mods that I usually play with, which I actually didn't use this time because I forgot about it until after, and I was like, oh yeah, is I usually do one that allows you to craft the parts just in general. Like every weapon part can be crafted, and it's just fairly expensive to do so. I usually use that mod, and I didn't this time, so I was like, oh. But yeah, I might finagle mods for the next playthrough, and I think what I'll do is try to make it more like utility changes versus like major mechanical changes. But like I said, we'll see when we get there. I'm pretty happy with this playthrough as it's been. I do need to finish the tier 5s and then get into the tier 6s though before I'll start planning another playthrough. This is a game that I really enjoy playing, though, so I would love to do more playthroughs of this one. Just took her through the door. But like I said, I think I'd like to go more into... I like more weapons. I like the idea of having more weapons to play with. Man, that window soaked that sniper bullet. Because I'm at max penetrator, and I have AP rounds, and this is a top tier sniper rifle, and that thing chunked that shot. Where are we going here? That doesn't go out. This doesn't go out. He was here. That doesn't go anywhere. This doesn't go anywhere. Where am I going? Or did I come up here? I came up here. That way. Okay, we're headed this way. Okay, I was super confused. I thought I had come from this way, and I was like, how come I can't go anywhere? How, like, where am I going next? I'm like, oh, got it. I know there are some mods that add like additional like armor types and stuff like that. I might look more into those style of mods, but like I said, we'll see. Whoops. I'm always down for mods that add more zombie types. I love zombie variety. That's one of my favorite things in this game. Anything that adds more zombie types and stuff like that. Oh, I thought there was one more. There is. He's in this bathroom. Oh. So there is a, I don't see it very often. There is a zombie kind of like the cadavers, except for it's the corpse zombie. And I think it's probably one of the most like in theme additional zombie types I've seen, because you see the corpses just absolutely everywhere, and the fact that some of them are not just a corpse, they're actually a zombie, is quite cool. Oh, he chunked that bullet. He was not impressed. Okay, should be good. Woo! Door went the other way. I gotta say though, this is very pretty. See, I thought about building somewhere kind of like that, like have that be my main base. The other thing is I don't have a horde base. I don't like playing with hordes, generally speaking. The hordes tend to be like, I'd rather play with higher experience and not have hordes on at all versus have hordes. Because the hordes generally are these massive injections of both skill points and experience that massively upgrade your character. And generally speaking, whenever a game does something like that, usually it's you're not... Got him. Usually you're not progressing fast enough, and so they give you these injections of progress that just greatly increase your speed. Ooh, hello everyone. That was bizarre. Also, I'm probably going to turn storms off next playthrough. Let's say somewhere in there was another zombie. I'll probably turn storms off next time. Most of the time it doesn't actually affect my gameplay, the storms don't, but man does it affect my performance. Like when I'm in the middle of a quest like this and a storm hits, I just automatically lose 10 frames per second for the entire storm. Oh my gosh. Let me know if this is a busy room. Oh, I thought there was one more in there. Nope, we're good. We're clear. That's the old cheerleader zombie. This is one of my favorite new added zombies. It's a soldier zombie that acts like a spider zombie, but it doesn't squeal at you. And I actually love that about it. Like, it's a very fun enemy. Oh, that's right. We're heading up right here. It's an extremely fun enemy, but it's not as annoying per se. Okay, was there anywhere else here I was supposed to? The other thing is, like, I like this night vision, but at the same time, like, I forget that I'm even using it, and then I'm like, man, I need to turn on my night vision. It's still dark. I wonder if there's a setting to turn it up just slightly. Earlier when I was using the other mod, or the advanced scope mods, when I was using those, it was really funny because it was giving me double night vision and it was really bright. Like, you could see everything. Ooh, we have a... I was gonna say we have a dude there. I'm a sucker for office chairs. I don't know what it is. Every time I see an office chair, I'm like, oh, that's 6 leather. Gotta grab it. I mean, harvesting and farming just the chairs is a pretty good way to make money too, because they're only it's only 175 for that, but this is going to give me, hang on, let's check this. I want to see what this says. Oh, apparently I had some leather somewhere there. Yeah, it's like a stack of chairs is 400 bucks. Like that's pretty solid. Pretty solid income. Vending machine. I'm good on awesome sauces. I'm good on crushes. Although I would consider some yucca juice smoothies. I like those. Those are good. I love me the yucca juice smoothies. They're my favorite. But yeah, like I was saying, I think for the next playthrough, I'll go for 3 skill points instead of... I'm not sure. I'll either do 3 skill points or I'll do 2, but then increase experience. So whenever I'm making changes like that for my game, there's a formula to it where like you don't want to over progress your game, but you also don't want to be like left behind. So like, whoops. So a lot of the time what you're doing is you're trying to balance out what the game gives you normally versus what you want. So a lot of the time I'll turn up things that like slow progression. Like there's a lot of really good abilities and skills. Like there's a lot of really good abilities and skills, but they don't necessarily give you enough points to be able to diversify your character. You end up being super specialized in like one particular all those zombies just loaded in, and I could tell because it gave me a flicker. Ooh. But yeah, one of the things is like where I am playing single player for all of these playthroughs, I don't want to fall super far behind, because like there's a lot of fun stuff to do, but when you play single player, you don't get to do nearly as much. Like when I play with my group, there's like 3 or 4 of us that play, and we end up having like one of us is in strength, one of us is in intelligence, one of us is in agility. You can say 3 guesses which one's agility, and then so like I go agility, and then one of my buddies does strength, and then one of my buddies does intelligence. And it's super fun, but when you're playing single player, not all of your bases are covered, right? Like when it comes to like, well, we need stuff for like a horde base, and we need stuff for like so one guy's doing traps, one guy's doing horde base stuff, and then one guy's really good at questing. So like I'm really good at questing, one of my guys is really good at mining resources and base building, and then the other one is really good at like the electrical traps and crowd control, right? Because he's going intelligence. Was there a zombie down here that I missed? Oh, yep. Where are you? No? Is he above me? There you boys are. Nope, they were both from upstairs. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at my ammo here. We're doing pretty well for the ammo with this. I do want to save it though, because I'm going to need this gun a lot for potentially the end game. So I'm going to switch to this one. And I'm going to start stealth hunting with this. I always figure this is called the MP9. Yeah, MP9. I really like this gun. This gun is really sick. And with that crazy universal magazine, which I love. Okay, lots of people that way. One of the things for me in games like this, I like guns that are very quiet. Don't know why my red dot blips out so often. I'll go to look down at... Oh, a bunch just spawned in over there. I saw that. Was that 2? It was 2, but now he's dead. Ooh, that was a something. The one I shot over there. Oh, yep. It was a rad, and he was not impressed by my shots. Ah. Sorry, my hand's in the wrong spot on my keyboard here. There we go. I could tell because I kept missing. I was like just hitting over the corner of his head, and I'm like, I need to move my mouse so I'm more accurate here. Is there someone standing right? Is there someone right here, like in the air vents or something? There's somebody somewhere. The game said I saw somebody. There's somebody right over here on this side of the wall, which I think is, oh, not connected to where we're, hang on, I think I need to backtrack. I think I missed some people back here. Hello. Whoa. She scared me. This is the stairwell and stairwell vent, which is weird because where did they... There we go. Okay, that catches me up with where I thought I was behind. Okay. We're gonna go over here. Whoop. And then back around over here. And then we're on to here. Some of these guys I don't necessarily need to go for the headshot. I can kind of just center mass them, which is nice. A bunch of ammo, some medical supplies, lovely. But yeah, I might look into more mods that mess with like loot tables and stuff like that to try to make the game just a little spicier. But not necessarily ones that greatly change the game. That's that delicate dance I was talking about like you're trying to balance what the game gives you currently versus what you want without, like, you don't want to break it by giving yourself too much. You don't want to under give yourself stuff because then you're like behind. Like, it's a real delicate dance trying to make it as fun as possible but still keep it decently balanced. And like these guns that I get from the mods are really good, but I've added a lot of new zombies that are decently scary. And the final fights are still bonkers as well. Okay, we have an above here. I don't know if there's any zombies above. It looks like there is. Get out of here, Mrs. Cheadle. I am stuck. There we go. I also might see about bringing back those, oh my. I might see about bringing back some of the mods for my guns. I do miss the night vision. I wish there was a, hang on. This is a dot, so let's go red dot. Nope. Is it just dot? No. Reflex. There's only one reflex mod. Okay. One of the mods that I have adds advanced mod options. So like, for example, this one here, right? My impact driver has advanced or the enhanced everything on it. right? So we get enhanced everything on all of these. Like there's an enhanced barrel extender. Increases effective range and reduces spread when aiming. Install on firearms. Excludes shotguns. Like that one. The enhanced diamond tip. Oh, which reminds me, I need a lot more diamonds because I have this on one of my guns. I think it's currently on my sniper. Yeah, I got one enhanced diamond tip a couple episodes ago, and it's really good. Very expensive to make, but I would love more. All right, Mega Crush. That's all there. Okay. Whoa, a little bit laggy through here. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to calm down on the... I'm going to calm down a couple of my mods. Some of them, I'm realizing, add a lot of content that I'm not necessarily using. Oh, well. Don't mind if I do. Sweet. But anyway, a bunch of my mods add a lot of content, but I'm also not necessarily using all of that content. So I kind of want to calm that down a bit. Who are... You're a feral cop. Say, for the life of me, I can't hit him. Oh dear. I just keep reverting to the snipers. I really like the snipers. One of the things, though, that is quite nice is I can technically... Oh, gosh. I don't trust the game letting me get in here. There. I was gonna say, I don't trust the game actually letting me get in that window with my parkour. I'm like, the game's gonna yeet me into the ether, so I'm gonna do it smarter in the first place instead. Oh, that reminds me. I did adjust a couple of my sound settings. I need to double check off after this, come on. After this mission, I need to double check. What? I beg your pardon. Yeah. I do need to verify some of my stuff. Maybe it was those guys that I had already shot in here. Oh well. I know that that's a room up there that will try to drop you. There's a room above that drops you down into that room below. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a lot of changes between this playthrough and next playthrough, and they're primarily things that will just like make the game smoother, tone down some of the content that I added that I'm not necessarily using. Say, anybody live from that? No? All right. I was gonna say I prefer that you don't, but if you did, there are things we can do to fix that. Oh, they're in here. I've noticed this Miss Cheadle is absolutely everywhere. She's the female version of the businessman, and she is just everywhere. Like, the businessman is everywhere, and now she is everywhere. Oh, it's the thriller zombie. Yoo-hoo. Oh, and then Destiny. Oh, and then another Destiny. Ma'am, stop moving. I can't hit you when you keep wiggling. Who's that? A feral Destiny. Okay, I need to get a headshot then. Okay. Oh dear. I don't know where what direction she's laying. I think I have to come this way to get her. There we go. Is that a... No, that's just a corpse. Just a corpse. Okay, clear that way. Wary of the zombie. Oh, yep, that's the way we're going. Is there anything... Nope, that's locked. That's locked. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's a radiated darling around the corner. What is that place? Oh, that's the demolition remnant. Ah, yeah. The demo remnant. Yeah. And then Mr. Freddy. Whoa. Freddy lived. See, I think the thing that's confusing me so much is I have like my loot stage turned basically all the way up. Like everything I can have to increase loot stage other than like maybe one piece of armor, I have. But for all of that, I'm still having horrible luck on the legendary parts, which is why I'm seriously considering adding the craftable pieces or whatever. I'm seriously considering adding it just because I can farm the resources and then spend the time crafting them. See, in one way you could really balance the legendary parts is just make them ridiculously slow to craft. You know what I mean? Make them fairly expensive to make and then be like, each one takes 20 minutes to craft or whatever, you know? Because then you can do it, but boy, is it going to cost you. You know, like you're going to have to lock down one of your crafting stations for literally ever to be able to produce them, at least in any quantity. All right, here's where we're supposed to go. That's locked. Nothing in that corner. Nothing in that corner. But yeah, I'm probably going to add the craftable legendary parts for the next playthrough. Most of the guns that I like and that I want require legendary parts to repair, which means they are super gate kept by that. Like I have yet to be able to produce a single one of those guns. I have not. I've bought a lot of them, or bought quite a few of them. I have not been able to craft a single one because they're so... Ooh, that's a charged Jason. I don't know what I was touching. It was kept pushing me forward. One thing I'm trying to decide on is like, I would really love to immediately start another... I'd really like to start like another world immediately after completing this one, but there is talk of like more updates coming out soonish, which kind of makes me pause because I don't want to overdo. Yeah. Because I could wait a minute, and then once the next update comes out, I could then immediately launch another playthrough. Is this a dead end room? Oh, it is. No zombies in here? Really? Oh, there's a satchel there. Okay. Glad I checked. I was about to say, I poked my nose in the room and was like, there is nothing in there. Oh, we got lots of zombies that way. That way's clear. That way's locked. See, I like stuff like this because... Oh. That didn't give nearly as much experience as I was expecting. Or no, not experience, as much carpet. Yeah, it's a really good way to get cloth. I actually need more cloth. I spent most of my cloth on... I spent most of my cloth on making glue. I made like 100 glue or whatever, or 100 duct tape. And in the process, there are... Okay, where are you guys at? those guys, see, this is that stealth thing I keep talking about. If your stealth is too high, then you miss zombies like this. Like places where you were supposed to trigger them from being too loud, they don't trigger at all. And some of them are kind of annoying because they don't necessarily like load in if you're not close enough anyway. So like you'll not load them in and not spawn them and not wake them up. And then later you complete the mission or you're done with the mission and the game's like, no, you're not. You missed something. And it's like, where? Really? Listen here, Miss Cheetle. I see a hand poking through. It's funny though, because I'm actively grabbing all of the chairs as I go, because normally I loot rat literally everything, or loot goblin literally everything through the entire POI. But because I'm trying to do it in less than an hour and a half per location, I'm just kind of hitting the main stuff instead. Okay, where is this? Got her. I was gonna say there was another. Oh, where are we going? Oh, here we are. Okay. But yeah, since I'm trying to do this a lot faster, I'm kind of settling on just grabbing the stuff there. Ooh, the shit slaw. That's funny. I have noticed though that once I get really, really high up in the skyscrapers, the frame rate actually goes up. And I think it's because all the zombies that were on the ground that were causing just using up resources on the PC are despawned or not rendered anymore. I was going to mess with more of those as well. I want to see if I can clean up my settings to make the game prettier while still increasing how clean and effective the gameplay is. As I say, I'm getting a little bit here. Here, organize, scrap. I wish there was an option in the game to disable finding books that you've already found or something like that. Like, I was gonna say there's still someone there. Okay. Because yeah, I wish there was an option to be like, once I have this book completely maxed out, take it out of the pool. That way you don't have 10 billion repeats that are not valuable anymore. I might see if there's a mod for that, because I would like to get to a point where you literally open up like filing cabinets and there's just nothing. Okay, if this wants me to go out, I really don't like going out. See, I don't trust the game letting me get in, like making these jumps. Yeah, I don't trust that lip right there. I'm pretty sure I would jump, hit that, and then bounce off. And the next thing you know, I'm, 6 floors down. Okay, let's switch to you. Feral business boy there. And I think that's kind of one of the things I'm looking forward to. I want to get back to the game being less grindy and the books are really grindy right now. The way the books are currently set up are extremely grindy. They are talking about a hybrid system that they might be implementing soonish, or they've certain resources have claimed that there might be some form of hybrid system coming in the future. Hopefully that's true, because I would love a hybrid learn by doing, learn by looting, learn by, you know, whatever. Learn by looting, learn by reading, learn by doing. Like a hybrid system of all three would be great. And even if there's just thresholds for each one that says... Oh my gosh, you guys need to chill with the noises. You guys were long dead and we're still hissing. Vending machine, Mega Crush, awesome sauces. I'm good on both of those. Yeah, we're good on resources here. Oh, give me one sec here. I'm just adjusting how I'm sitting. Okay. Oh, I just realized there's a book in my inventory. Oh, I'm in the vending machine. It won't let me touch it. There we go. Oh, I still have a ton of chairs. Whoop. There we go. What the? Oh, they're above me. Okay, whoever this... I'd say whoever this last one is... Oh. There we go. But yeah, a couple things I've noticed. The one is that by having... That spooked me. By having the, like the beat-ups vehicles, it gives me something to spend crap tons of money on. But at the same time, my personal play style, I almost never touch them. Like, there's a lot of vehicles, and I just don't use them. Like, the highest I ever really use is the motorcycle, and then once I get the motorcycle, I just kind of don't care. And that's just personal play style, you know? Ooh. Barrel Party Girl. Love the dresses, though. I love, like, the tie-dye. Yeah, I think that's super cool. And I'm trying to remember whose mod adds that. I believe that's the, what's his name? Double G or something? The Double G mods. I'm pretty sure that's where that comes from. His mods are where most of... Oh, that's right. This is right where I came up, huh? Is this concrete? It's gonna be concrete, yeah. Actually, hang on. How hard is it to bust through this? This is only 3,000. Yeah, let's bust these. Wow, I'm getting a lot of broken glass from these. Good golly. Yeah, let's drop that. Broken glass is the enemy of all. I have died more in my gameplay of this game to eating broken glass by accident than actually getting killed by the zombies. It's incredibly frustrating. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted this. Where's my drone? Excuse me. Come here. Come here, drone. I wish to dump you everything. Except my money. I'm a stickler. I want my money. Okay. Organize. Cool. Trash can. Nope. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably. That's how English works, right? Oh, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say you can wrench those chests for steel, which is cool. Yeah, broken glass is the enemy of all. But yeah, I would much rather have the option and the play style to be able to craft every single gun in the entire game, and even add more guns than we already have, honestly. I would love to do more of that versus have like more vehicles, for example. I'd much rather have more guns than more vehicles. I'm also going to attempt to... Oh, hello, boys. I'm also going to attempt to figure out the animation problem that I'm having. I kind of wonder if the mod that adds it has 3 or 4 pieces in and not all of them were needed, and some of them are conflicting. Because I know, for example, the quest chooser mod that I was using, there were 2 options. The one was the square with the pictures, and then the one was the list with the previews or whatever. And that particular mod, I had both of them installed at the same time, and they were conflicting with each other. As soon as I deleted the one, the other started working. And I was like, aha, I fixed it. Okay, there's nothing on that side. All right, how are we doing here? Oh. Yeah, one of the issues I run into is once you get to like the absolutely massive fights near the end of the game. When you get to the absolutely massive fights at the end of the game, like the tier 6s and then the like maxed out hordes, the performance just plummets at that point, and it makes it way harder to actually fight. And that's one of my primary issues with doing hordes, is that with my system and my recording, I can't really do both. Like the frame rate goes to basically 0. And at that point it's like, what's the point of trying to record it or show it if it's just frame by frame, you know? Okay, over here was where I jumped across, right here. That's locked, that's locked. I keep seeing my robotic drone health, and when I do, it makes me think it's a zombie, and it's not. That way, locked. Okay. I don't know who bit the corner of this building, but it is not good. There's a weird glow there. Oh. I think I found where the weird glow was coming from. Oh, I thought there was another zombie there. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put the legendary part. Yes, please come here. I'll put the legendary part crafting recipe in, and then I might see if it has some adjustment settings to just make it really expensive. Like, so that way it's like, you can do it, but it's really expensive to do. Because then that gives a that gives an incentive to try to use them, but not overuse them, you know? Especially because depending on where you are in the, like, the game stage and stuff, you're going to either have an abundance of resources or not. And until you have an abundance, it's going to be like, yeah, I got nothing. Like, I want to make this, but I can't afford it. But like right now where it's like super late game where I have every resource in the game except for the legendary part, then I could start, you know, investing the spoils of many POIs of looting. Ooh, we just had a bunch of zombies spawn in. I saw that. There we go. Okay, so how do I do this? Press E to pick it up. If I shoot it, it'll just break. Do I hit it with like a... Do I hit it with something like this? Nope. Still broke it. I don't understand. One of my mods, I think it's the Guns, Nerds, and Steel mod. I think it's the Beautiful Bases. I think it's Beautiful Bases... get a line of sight on him. I'm pretty sure it's the Guns, Nerds, and Steel that makes me do that, where like I go to break it open and it destroys it instead. I know there's a way to do it, but I don't know what it is. There's a very specific thing you have to do to actually access it. I don't remember if it's like, if you shoot it, it breaks. If you hit it with a tool, it breaks. I wonder if you have to hit it with a bare hand, like punch it with a fist. Because I used a mining tool just now, and that didn't do it. Not sure. Oh yeah, that jump. I hate that jump. I've had such horrible luck on it over the years. Painting a Ben. I also added a couple of mods that add more more paintings of various styles. I think there's one that's like, I forget. There's a couple styles. There's one that's like anime. There's one that's like, I don't remember what it is. There's one that adds like anime paintings. There's one that adds like One Piece or something. I don't remember. There was 3 or 4 really, really popular ones, and so I grabbed them. I don't generally build bases that are like designed to be super pretty, like horde bases and bases with whatever. I don't generally do that much, and so like I'd rather jump from location to location, like questing. Ooh. There's still somebody there. Ooh, white businessman. Okay. Alright, this is the part where I get to see if I hit my head on something stupid and it yeets me into the ether here. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, kind of a bad, like, if you miss this jump or, like, hit down or miss or, you know, heaven forbid, go that way, like, yeah, that's kind of death. Interesting that these tall skyscrapers have death built into them. Alternative win con, you know? I'm not sure which door I'm supposed to go through first. We'll try this one. Ooh, Infernal Johnny. Try to get around where I can actually see his face. Yeah, since they took water and murky water out of the toilet, it's... Once you get your pistol and your knife, like, toilets are now worthless to search now. Because paper is relatively unneeded in the game. Oh, that's that way. Okay, I need to check that other room then. Oh, it's locked. Just... Says who? Oh, it's locked for a good reason. There's nothing here. There's a thingy there. Don't push me towards the edge, game. I saw you doing it. You were thinking it. The game's like, hey, it'd be a real shame if you walked off the edge of this cliff while you were investigating that medical supply. Like, listen here, you. Okay, we are... Kneecap. Okay, let's reload everything. Because we're about to hit the final fight here. Ooh, it's a charged cadaver atom. The cadavers are really cool. They're a little, I don't know what the word is, risque. They're a little more risque in their design, so you kind of have to not look at them very long. But they're really cool. The lore aspect of them is the part that I really like, because I feel they're very lore accurate for this type of a game. Yeah, I'm definitely going to add the legendary part making. Because the key thing is, essentially every single one of these tier 4 weapons that I have, I've had to buy, and then I can't repair them. So I use them until they run out, and then I just have to stick them in my box back at the base because I can't repair them because I don't have enough legendary parts. Like, I'll scour this entire tier 5 and not find a single legendary part. Okay, we're headed this way. All right, reload again. There's a bag there and a box there of ammo. Cool. Cool. There's a lot of steel from those, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. See, I just found another 2. I'm at 2 there. Where's my drone? 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 Where'd you go? Where's my drone? Oh, he's over there. Oh, is he in the wall? He's in the... Oh, there he is. I was about to say, drone, you're really bad at this. Yeah, the fact that they made it so the drone just goes through the walls, it seems cheesy, but it's a very good design. Because before the drone, when it had to path, it was horrendous. It would get stuck on everything. But now that it just phases through walls, it's way better. Okay, so I got all my ammo here. Did I have any more? No. I was looking to see if I had any more 7.62, AP 7.62, and I don't. I just have my 3 left. That's okay. All right, so let me check this way. I think this way is a dead end. That was lag. 8 frames per second. Love it. I did get 10 sledge parts, though, which is pretty sick. I'm not crafting sledges, but that's worth a lot of money to sell, which is cool. All right, we are approaching the roof, which is the end of this one. What are we at, 57? Oh, that's about right. Gentlemen. Yep, I agree, sweetheart. Running, run away. Ow. Ow, I'm being hit. I'm being beat up. Why does this gun take so long to reload? Shut the door. I don't appreciate that. Well, that was quite exciting. Ah! Reloading. Reloading. I don't need to reload this one quite yet, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, that's right. The next playthrough I was going to do was going to be really funny. Right. Okay. I do have another playthrough of this to start as soon as I finish this one. That's right. I had one I had been talking about with one of my buddies, and I want to put it together and see if I can play it. Yeah. Yow. Yeah. I love the Michael Jackson zombie is my favorite by far. I think my favorites are I love the Michael Jackson, the Florida Man, and then the Demon Doll. Those are my 3 favorites. Okay, there's something over here. Oh, above me, below me, somewhere. No? Around behind, maybe? That's not a place to be around behind. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that red dot eventually. Hey guys, y'all over here still? There you are. Okay, and then there's the way down. Yeah, see, like, we have the storm going on right now, and it's really just sacrificing frames. There's like a zombie alive here somewhere. What the heck? There's somebody still alive there who's like walking around. Okay, well, let's check the main loot, and then we'll have to go hunt down that last guy. So the next playthrough that I have, I was talking about it with one of my buddies, or talking to one of my buddies about it, and it's going to be really funny. It is going to have hordes, and I'm not going to be able to horde base. I'm not going to be able to horde base against them. It's going to be very, very funny. It's going to have hordes all the time. Like, there's going to be hordes all the time. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to balance it. What I'll probably do is I'll probably create the world and then play it off stream for like or play it off recording for a couple of episodes just to test it. And then I'll have to probably make a few adjustments. Yeah, see, this one has the thingy. Let's try punching it. Nope. Don't know how to do it. The GNS ruins it, and I don't know how to fix it. I have looted, I think, one safe successfully this entire play. I thought that was the legs of a zombie there just now. Scared me to death. I was like, oh, no, it's fine. All right, I gotta find this zombie. There's a red zombie over here. Hello? I wish I could see where. Okay, he's breaking stuff wherever he is. I don't know if he's up or down is the problem. He's probably down. Oh, he's locked onto me. Sir? Are you here? Oh, I think I found him. Sir? No, I think he's still down one more. Is he down one more? Ooh. Oh, here's one. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this one is above, it sounds. Okay, how do I... Where's the stairs? Where's the stairs? Where's the stairs? Gentlemen. Yeah, he's like banging on a door above me. Swear I'm gonna dig through the ceiling if I have to. Watch me dig this block and there be a block above it. There's not. Here, give me a ladder. Oh. Hello? Oh, is he above me too? Oh! Hey, we found him! Oh, so there is another zombie, but it's not the zombie from the quest. That's bizarre. So I do have an idea for the new playthrough after this one, and it's going to be really, really funny. There's going to be a lot of zombies, and that's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of zombies, and it's going to be very silly. Whew, let's not walk all the way off if we can help it. Okay, I need to find a windowsill that I can... Yeah, here we go. Right here will do. Okay. This is how you get off of one of these POIs without parkour. You can literally just do that all the way down the tower. And say, where's my vehicle? Over here. 106 minutes. No. An hour and 6 minutes. Okay, where is our quest return? Over there. Now, officially after this this quest, I believe... Oh, that's just straight up a wall. Okay, I am not in the area I thought I was. Ow, hi guys. This vehicle does not handle in the storm well at all. And this particular POI that I'm at... it's wrapped around in like commercial, like weird stuff. So like trying to navigate from that one back over is really difficult. Nope. I need to get to a main... I need to get to like a main crossroad and then turn. Nope. Here we go. Close enough. Oh, that's a fence. Gotta love when I don't have the render distance turned up. My render distance is turned way down because it helps with frame rate. But like I said, that's a consequence of trying to have the super big cities, which realistically we don't need the super big cities anyway. So the next city, or the next playthrough, will have a smaller city, or have smaller cities just in general. Hi guys, we're back. I'm back. And then you should be empty. Yeah. Okay, let's do a quick dump. And then... Where's my drone? Droney boy, there you are. Come here. You're orange and the world is orange, which is bizarre to me. Okay, give me that. Quick stack. Give me more. Quick stack. Organize, and then we're gonna just basically sell everything, honestly. We're gonna keep a couple of these though. We're gonna keep that one and that one because those are really good. And then the rest of this... That's AP 44. Oh, the 44 is full. So that's 44 AP there. .556 45. I don't think this is an ammo type I'm really using at the moment. We'll keep like a row of it, and then I'll see about selling the rest potentially. I don't have any guns that use the 556 45 at the moment. I think I have one, maybe. You use 45 ACP, which is this stuff. Um, 45 APC. High damage. AP. Hang on. So this is the 45. AP 45. 45 AP. Iron gunpowder bullet casing bullet tips. It's fairly expensive to craft. American popular pistol caliber deals high damage due to bullet diameter, plus a steel core increases damage great against armored targets. Okay, so I can craft the 45 ACP. I have not found any in loot at all. So at that point, I would probably be scrapping ammo to then craft it if I was going to be using that. I'm not planning to use any other ammo types than the 7.62 and the 9mm for this playthrough. I might get into some of those other ammo types in the future, but not in this one. Oh, that's another one. Another mod I'm going to see about getting in is one that allows you to either... I need to verify that one. In fact, I'll check after this episode. After I do my sell-off, I'll end, and then I'll double-check that. There's a mod that allows you to exchange ammunitions, and I want to see if it'll let me do that.
I didn't think you had it in you. Good job.
Yeah, give me those two. I don't think... Yeah, we've already done corporate. We've already done rent-a-car. We've already done poppin' pills. We've done that one. U.S. Army Post 7 we have not done, but that's far away. I will go to another trader closer to one of these locations to take quests like that. I'm not going to take quests from this trader and then drive 2 kilometers away. I'll go to that trader there and then take the quest locally. But yeah, so as of this moment, I'm going to do a sell-off, and then I'm going to head to a different trader. I'll probably head to like Snow or something, and then take some tier 5s in the Snow. The goal is to basically do... The goal is to basically do one or two of each quest type. Or I want to hit every major tier 5 quest if possible in this playthrough, and then we'll switch over to the new one. I want to at least hit a few tier 6s as well, but I'm not gonna duplicate my tier 5s. So as soon as I run out of quests from a trader, I'm going to immediately go to a different trader somewhere else to take more quests.
Well, you just brightened my day. Feeling a bit under the weather? Trader Jen, thanks for letting me take care of you. And be sure, infected? No problem. That was a good deal.
She would not take very much of my ACP.
Packs.
Organize.
Alrighty then. Sure is a wonderful afternoon.
Did you ladies
Okay,
restock?
looking for some healing? It's too bad I couldn't
58
help
restock. You barely
Maybe next time.
restocked.
Asking again? Yeah, still no.
Oh. She told me no. She's got a workbench. Yeah, see, she's got like, there's lots of vehicles that the one vehicle or the one mod adds. I just don't necessarily care. Like, generally, once I get to the motorcycle, even if I can get the 4x4 or the anything else, I basically just stick with it. This is the L96. That's the one I have. Yeah, 150. Wow, mine is higher than that one? Wow. Apparently mine is really good.
You should stock up on medical supplies. There's a zombie infected? No problem.
Okay, I just want to see... FNAF. Yeah, basically, what I want to do is I want to have my next playthrough open up the option to where I can craft literally every weapon. But all of the late game stuff is locked behind legendary parts, and I have found three or four legendary parts in the last like 5 episodes. Like, it is abysmally slow to find them, and so I'm just gonna see about making them basically. Because yeah, I want to be able to make every single gun in the game at level 6.
And you came
and
all
I mean,
this
I'll
way.
pay the price. Like, if it's super expensive to craft, I'll do it.
Medical supplies, or just here to check out my?
But at the moment, I don't even have the option because it's so dang expensive. Hey, a PSG. I love that gun. It's not as good as the 110. The 110 is the best, but it's still very good. See, there's the Uzi submachine gun. Do you use 9mm? You do use 9mm. You're a tier 2, though. I am gonna have to see about a couple.
If you find any extra medic,
I am gonna have to see about some
good
different
to see you're still breathing.
mod options though for the next playthrough, because there's just a couple specific ones that I want that are kind of
It's good you beat
expensive.
the evening rush. Top tier
Or kind of-
treatments ready.
I don't know, kind of niche, I guess. Not expensive, they're niche. Attack shotgun, that's cool.
Sorry,
Alrighty.
but I've never heard of a stim pack.
Oh, just to verify, let me see your jobs. Corporate, vanity, pill. She has Grover High. That's one that we haven't done. Okay, we could do Grover High next episode and then go to a different biome.
We're always
I'm
looking
okay
for
with
something.
Grover
Do
High.
hurry.
We
I have a
haven't done that
protection
one
payment
yet.
Coming up soon.
Also, how are we doing on our... Yeah, 135 out of 150. Yeah, we still have, like, at least...
Good afternoon.
What was that? 15? So 3 more tier 5s. So... Jason is pounding on her window over there. Yeah, Grover High is literally right around the corner. Okay, well, next episode will be that. I am going to pause here for this episode, and then I'm going to take a moment to check some mods, some more additional mods, and then I will be back. See you guys in the next one.